Hello, I'm Kyle,
I'm Jack.
and we like to watch things. And right now we're watching Twin Peaks season two, episode. What do they call this one?
11,
Five,
10,
six,
5. I I thought, yeah, something like that. 5,
13 on
6.
the wiki.
Is it 13? No.
Lucky 13. All right, so let's just jump into this one. So just let everybody know that Jack does know what happens next episode.
I do.
So he has to, pretend like he does, which will be
Your,
tough
your
for him.
your volume just cut out.
You hear me now?
Yeah, it's scrackly, but I heard you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. How about now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. 251. Take two.
Take two.
Anyway, hello everybody. I'm Kyle,
I'm Jack.
and we're Kyle and Jack. We like to watch things, and we're watching season two, which is episode 13 overall, called Demons of Twin Peaks. This is my 100th viewing. It is Jack's first.
First. Yeah.
The if you're a Twin Peaks fan, um, which hopefully you are, then Jack knows what happens in the next episode of this. He's watched that episode, and so he is going to
Yes.
pretend like he does not know what's going on this episode. Because we're going to start with the great Harold with his face all dug up, advancing on Donna and Maddie. Um, and you're not a fan of this at all.
No, no, I'm not. I find it very, yeah, I didn't like it. It's weird. It's strange. It's out of character. So yeah, I
Out of
guess it's
character
in
for
character, but
who?
well, I guess it's out of realism. Like it's in character for Harold, who's on edge, but it just doesn't make sense in like a real world sense. I suppose none of this does, but this is glaringly like this is hard for me to suspend my belief in.
Well, he's definitely got a thing for the diary. Um,
And the dramatic and his orchids.
and his orchids, and he's
Yeah,
scratching his face, and he's all bloody. Makes for a great thumbnail, though. I can tell you that. Um,
good.
so he's kind of going after Donna and Maddie, scaring them. They're kind of huddled up. James bursts in, tackles Harold to the ground, and then Donna and Maddie and him leave. Donna tries to grab the diary. Harold is faster, manages to hold on to it like it's his precious. That's the
Mhm.
scene that reminded me of.
Yeah.
Said the Donna and James embrace, so they'll go to the police later, and Donna looks visibly upset. Uh, Harold is frantically trying to take his mind off things by spraying his orchids, but he's too overwhelmed and he starts screaming in anguish.
Mhm. It's
Better left unsaid, the rest of that.
it's just it's super intense. Um, yeah, it's just a lot.
I will tell you. So have you ever seen Psych?
Yeah, I've seen it once or twice.
So they have an episode called Twin Spires, and they bring back a lot of Twin Peaks people into it. Um,
Okay.
and Harold is kind of the main person in it, and it's really good actually.
Okay. I
It,
will
it's
look for that
it's a
one.
standalone one. Twin Spires is the episode name.
I'll have to write that down.
You
Okay.
get it?
Or just rewatch this. Twin spires, because spires are sort of like towers, and towers can often be considered like pointy, like Twin Peaks.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Yeah. Really.
Cooper then carries Audrey into the bookhouse, lays her down. He finds evidence she has been drugged with heroin. Heroin's a pretty big deal in Twin Peaks. There's definitely
Mm,
a problem with heroin and
indeed.
cocaine, but not weed.
Not at all.
She mumbles some about her throat hurting and about the sinking. She gains lunacy. Lunacy? Can I say that? And tells
Um,
Cooper that she prayed for him to come.
no, she gains
Lucid. She becomes lucid.
she becomes lucid. Yeah, yeah. Lucidity,
Lucidity. Yeah, I
maybe.
butchered that
Yeah.
one. Harry thumbs through a book of criminal photos and tells him that Audrey was in very close to a lethal dose of heroin. Harry identifies Jean Renault
Mhm.
in the book and tells him about the surveillance tapes, and they kind of figure out what's going on with Jean. Cooper says he left his jurisdiction twice, and now Audrey's paying the price. but she is safe, and he's the best lawman they ever met. But he thinks too much. So what do you think of him breaking these rules like that? And these are, I mean, you're not talking about losing jurisdiction. You're in a different country.
Right, right. I mean, it is. So speaking of being out of character, obviously this would be the most out of character for Cooper because he seems very, no, I can't say he's by the book because he's inventive and creative
Hmm.
and attached to the mystery of things, but also very rule driven
Hmm.
in his behaviors. He's constantly got his recorder. He dictates everything he's doing. He's very um so yeah, going out of his jurisdiction seems seems like counter. You could see it pains him to say that. Like he recognizes that this is something he's not comfortable with, and he's not proud of what he's done. Even though it saved Audrey, he doesn't like that he had to do this to do that. Yeah, that's what I think.
Great observations.
I don't
Cooper
know.
meets Ben with the briefcase of money. Post Audrey was at One Eyed Jack's and Blackie was murdered. Gives a lot of info that he probably shouldn't be giving. And Audrey's
Right.
recovering from the drug overdose. And Ben looks visibly upset.
Does.
We'll see if that's true or not. But we get Bobby pushing Leo through the kitchen in a wheelchair. The insurance agent is there. Congratulates Bobby and Shelly on their dedication to Leo. Shelly signs the agreement, and the agent gives them their first check, which is much smaller than he had planned. Well, you know how insurance is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. And his explanation is classic. Well, there's fees.
While Bobby's about to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Donna tells Harry about Laura's secret diary. He warns her that she is like the boy who cried wolf. Then we get Gordon Cole, uh, the hard of hearing supervisor, enter, and David Cole is, of course, played by David Lynch. Rest in peace.
David Lynch. Yeah.
And he's a great character.
He's a great
Uh,
character.
Gordon, he doesn't act a lot. He does show up in some of his stuff, but he's not like a Tarantino or some of those guys that needs to be bigger deals.
Fair. Yeah. I like how his character is it sort of is sticks out. It's like a puffy sticker. I mean he's there, but he doesn't really drive the story forward. He just blurts out exposition and then he moves on. I guess he does drive the
But
story
it kind of
forward.
to me makes sense why Cooper is like he is with a supervisor like Gordon. Not very
Yeah,
reined in.
absolutely not. He's definitely able to explore different areas in different ways because of his boss. Yeah. Yeah.
Gordon has some news about the reports from Albert. I wish Albert was there though. The hair from outside Cooper's room was a vicuna coat. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Vicuna?
Neither. Don't know. Didn't Google
But
it yet.
the drug from Gerard's syringe was unique, and the papers near this track were from a diary. So this diary's all over the place. Hank enters, dragging Gerald, who is taken to Harry's office. Then we get Ben visiting Audrey, and she rebuffs his words of comfort. She asks for Cooper to take her home, but is Ben concerned or does he not want to get busted?
He doesn't want to get busted.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to get
I think so
yeah.
too. Then we get some Nadine. I know you love Nadine.
Yeah.
She comes back home with Ed and some bags and asks where her parents are. We'll be back from Europe. And then, hints that they should make some whoopee. Is that the correct term?
I think for the period, yes, for 1990.
Then we get Jonathan getting dressed after some fun with Josie. Josie argues that he wants him to leave that night. Josie argues that it needs to be paid from the insurance money by Ben Horne, but Jonathan says he will kill Harry if she does not leave that night. So Josie, not a good person.
Yeah, Josie's character really took a 180, didn't she?
She did. She's got a history that's not very good.
Yeah.
Harry enters the house and finds Jonathan carrying a bunch of suitcases. Josie tells Harry she is leaving. Harry says she can't leave and that he loves her, and she turns away and leaves.
Mhm.
So then we find Ben at a table with Mr. Tojamura. Tojamura. I think it is Tojamura. who asks why he has received nothing while Ben has a cashier's check for $5 million.
Hold on.
He says the withdrawal while Ben tries to dance around the question and says he has family in Nagasaki. The sounds of a piano and Leland's voice begins, and Ben excuses himself. Leland does not take the hit, starts singing a song, I think it's from The King and I,
Yeah, The
as
King and I.
Ben
That's what they.
and Leland exchange compliments. Pete tries to engage Tojamura in conversation.
Right. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while since you've seen this one,
It's been a minute. Yeah.
but we're almost at the end of this one. This one kind of
Right.
flew
Yeah.
by.
This one flew by.
Uh, the officers interrogate Gerard, who begs for his medicine, and this is the one-armed man, of course, if anybody forgets. Cooper asks if he suffers from schizophrenia. He begins to have a seizure and speaks in a weird voice. He says his
Yes.
name is Mike, and that the inhabiting spirit is Bob. So Bob was familiar with him and cannot reveal where Bob comes from. He says Bob is eager for fun. He talks about parasites, and Bob needs a host uh, that needs to feed on fear and pleasures. Together, Cooper and Mike recite a poem, kind of a famous poem in Twin Peaks. Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance out, one chance out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me. And of course, that's
Yes.
the note from earlier. And it is also the name of the Twin Peaks movie. It's called
Right.
Fire, walk with me.
Yeah.
And that is a prequel.
Oh, really? So it happens before Laura Palmer's.
It ends on the night of her disappearance, death.
It does it feature Laura? I guess I'll have to watch that one.
Yes. I'm going to suggest it in a couple episodes
Oh,
um,
okay.
to,
Okay.
to slice it in there because nothing happens that you'll know happens really affects it. And I'm going to double check that too to make sure I'm not wrong and get some spoilers in there, but I don't think it does.
Okay.
Mike says he saw God and took part of his arm, but remained close to Gerard in order to stop Bob. He says that the picture of Bob's true face, but few can see it only. So we know that Sarah's seen it. We know um, Maggie's seen it, correct? And of course,
Mhm.
Cooper's seen it.
Yeah.
But they drew it very well.
Yeah. No,
He said for the
clearly.
last 40 years, Bob has been in a lodge house in the trees, a house with many similar rooms, but occupied by very different souls every night. And Cooper thinks it's a great northern hotel, and that's the end.
That's the end. Yeah.
What are you rating this one?
This one was better than the last. I don't want to say I don't want to say it's better than the last. It was better than the last. The last one was Leo heavy. This was
Yeah,
a lot less Leo. Um, although the Leo stuff was pretty good. I like this one. This is an 8 for me. Definitely an 8. I like this
nice.
one. Yeah.
Top three characters.
So I had to go with Gordon Cole. So I like Gordon Cole because I just love the introduction. Pete I liked when he's trying to talk to Takahashi. Um,
Tojamari, I think.
what's that?
Tojamari?
Kojamari. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
bad at pronunciation, so.
I'm apparently anyway. And then surprisingly enough, Ben Horne in this episode I really really liked. Not because I liked his character, but I liked the actor who played him.
Yeah.
I thought he did a great job of convincing because he has a moment where he's talking to where you said Cooper was explaining what happened. He was like, "What?" And he really convincingly acted like he didn't know what was going to happen or
Yeah.
what how the events played out, even though I think he had kind of an idea.
So a
So
reminder, I think I told you way when we first met these characters, but the original West Side Story, Ben and Dr. Jacoby are big stars in it.
really,
Yes,
in the West Side Story, the film or the Broadway thing.
the film.
Okay.
Yeah, more movie
Oh my
watching.
God. I know who Dr. Jacoby is now.
You do.
Well, I mean, from West Side Story, I know who he is. Now I got to see who Ben Horne is. That's going to be happening
Okay.
after this.
He looks
I
younger.
love West Side. What's that?
He looks younger.
He does look okay. Bottom three characters, as you asked.
Yes.
Um, all right, so this is going to be awful. So it's going to be Harold. I hated the Harold. I didn't like the character ever. I don't know why. I mean, glad he's there, I guess, but I didn't like Harold. Um, this I what's the guy's name that Pete's talking to?
Um, that Pete's talking, Mr.
Yes,
Tojamura.
Tojamura. Okay, yeah, I wrote it down something, um, and it's just going to make me look bad, so I'm not going to say anymore. Tojamura. Uh, and then Leland. I hated the Leland character. Although it was fun to watch him sing. It just was so oddball. The on again, off again, the sort of the switch that flips back and forth through the psychosis. It just is weird to me.
Well, we're not
So,
going to get to ask this many more episodes going forward. Your favorite David Lynch in Lynchian moment?
well, I mean, I guess I guess the only thing I would say would be from I don't know if I wrote it down, but it has to be just Lynch in the I love the thing coming out of his ear.
Yeah,
So it's not necessarily a Lynchian moment, but I loved him showing up there, just
sure.
sort of nonchalant. I just like that.
Another wacky character.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Another,
just screaming, absolutely
pro-
screaming at the top of his lungs.
so
How
good.
nice would that be in your life every day? I just talk over everybody, not ignore everybody. It's kind
But
of
he
fun,
doesn't know he is.
right? You might want to get the chief. Or the sheriff. Yeah.
Um,
I did like at one point, oh shoot. Pete or not Pete, Leo's head falls into the birthday cake
yes.
and they grab him by the ponytail and yank his head out as if this is how people who are in a comatose state would ever be. But I thought that was kind of funny.
Is he getting what he deserves?
Uh, I guess. I mean, he's a pretty bad guy. Um, and is this the new shoes episode? Does he say new shoes
That's
in
next
this?
episode.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay,
You haven't seen it
sorry.
yet.
I haven't. Well, you already laid out that I had seen it.
True. But
Yeah,
the people haven't, maybe.
other people haven't. Sorry. Anyway, I guess he's
That's
getting what he deserves. He deserves
yeah,
worse if you ask me. But
probably. It's
yeah,
not only
you don't lay your hands on ladies.
all right. So next question is who killed Laura Palmer? At
I
the
didn't
time
write.
that
Yeah, I didn't write that down. Because I had no clue. I had no clue at all. I was still
and
completely
you've not looked
lost.
it up, you don't know.
I never looked it up. I stayed true to the surprise. I would have no idea at this point. So I would have just thrown a dart at the wall and said, it could have been Hawk for all I knew. You know,
That would be crazy.
right.
Favorite quote?
Let's see here. Let's see. The hell this wrap up this. I wrote a bunch of stuff down. It had to be the Lynch one where he was talking about the Chihuahua.
Yes.
I just thought that was stupid. It's so bizarre. Like, yeah, but I don't remember the quote exactly, but when he was talking about the Chihuahua, I
Yeah,
like
I
that
know
one.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little dog.
Favorite scene? I'm gonna guess it is gonna be the Ben
Yeah,
and Cooper scene.
it, it has to be the Ben and Cooper scene. I just loved how Ben reacted, and he was able to do that. He's not an actor, but you could see in that moment he's acting his pants off.
Hmm.
So yeah, and
And
that
then
felt.
who? Oh,
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
Go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say that felt very soap opera esque. Um, so yeah, you recall the callback to Catherine and her soap opera stuff. So anyway, go ahead.
For sure.
Yeah.
And who shot Coop?
Who shot Coop? Again, it's going to be somebody I don't know, and this is something I don't know. So,
Yeah, he does not know at this point.
yeah, yeah, I'll go. I mean, I don't know. I go out in the dark and say maybe it was Leo. It wasn't Leo at that point, but I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So do we get all the questions? Nailed them?
I, I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Anything else to add?
yeah. No, good episode. I appreciate it. Thanks for introducing me to this.
Yes. And next week will be the finale. Well, not the
Well,
the finale of the the spirit of Twin Peaks for a while.
The reveal. Yeah,
That's
okay.
the reveal. So, yeah.
Wow, to use Spirit and Twin Peaks in the same, it's just the vibe of the show. That's very creative of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we got to see everybody next week.
Bye.
Bye.